Hello guys, welcome to TMX Adventures. Lisa here. I hope your weekend was fantastic and Monday is going smoothly. Hey look, today I'm continuing on our amazing home cafe style recipes. And we're going to today do this asparagus tart. And it says with sour cream pastry, but in my usual way, I've twisted it around a little bit and I'm doing it a bit different. So come with me today. I'm going to tell you about this recipe. I'm going to show you the last half of this recipe and show you how easy it is because it's a little bit fancy. It is something that you could serve with a salad when you've got people over and you didn't want to go out. You wanted to have something at home but be a little bit different, okay? So it is here. If you've not gone over to my website and if you're not a subscriber, you wouldn't have got it yet. I am hoping to get it up on the blog in the coming days. So you can scan the QR code over there or go to TMXing Adventures, like BMXing but with a T. .com.au and you will find there, you can subscribe over there. There's other resources under the blog. There's resources under the Learn More tab, okay? And if you're a subscriber, you get this at the beginning of each month. So let's get on with this recipe. So today I haven't done sour cream pastry. I didn't have sour cream. If you don't have it, that's okay. We have a Thermomix and I'm here to inspire you with how you can kind of still do it and it still works out amazingly. So today I've just used short crust pastry. Okay, done. It's cooked. It's ready to go. Okay, it's even gluten-free. Okay, we use gluten-free flour when we can. Straight swap. Okay, hello Linda, lovely to have you on. I don't have sour cream, so it's not going to be sour cream today, and that's okay. All right, let me show you how I do it today with coconut cream. Okay, I don't think I've even got enough. It'll still work. All right, come with me. I want to show you, I want to give you confidence so that when you don't have the ingredients, you know what else you could use. I'm not going to start the recipe at the beginning. So it makes this sour cream pastry. I've swapped it, short crust pastry. Now I've actually done the one from my bread and pastry course, another bread and pastry course, sorry, my bakery challenge, which is a bread and pastry course, okay? I've done that recipe, but you could just use short crust pastry straight on cookie dough, okay? I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to skip that step. I'm also going to skip the step where you steam your asparagus, okay? I already steamed it. You don't need to show me how to steam, I don't need to show you how to steam asparagus. I think you know how to steam in your Thermomix. If not, go searching on my videos and find some steaming recipes. It's so easy, okay? All right, let's come down. We're looking to the step where we get to the filling. Here we go. So we don't need to do the steaming. Now we're getting to the cheese. Cheese is where we're at, okay? First things first, this is asked for cheddar cheese. I never use cheddar. I use cheap, tasty cheese, okay? We want 100 grams into the bowl. Okay, I've pre-weighed it so I know it's pretty close. Next, put it on the lid. How good is grating cheese in a Thermomix? It's so incredibly easy. 5 seconds, speed 6, off it goes. Done. Now my cheese was soft, okay? I actually set up for this about an hour ago, then I came in and got distracted and so it's been sitting here waiting. So it's probably going to be over. See how it's over processed? It's not grated. It's like merely a cheese ball. That's okay. It won't matter for us today. Let's go next. Okay. Oh, missed it. Chives, 2 centimeters. Okay. So I've got chives from the garden, something that we grow. So that's super easy to go out and grab it. Just breaking it in. Now the reason they say 2 centimeters is that's the size that will fit down the blade shaft. If I leave big ones like this, chances are it won't get chopped. It'll dance on top of the blade shaft, okay? We don't want that. So that's why they're saying 2 centimeters. So just break them up. Okay, next up it says zest of half a lemon. Had to send the kiddies out to pick one off the tree and I just got my peeler and I peeled strips. It's easy, okay? So easy. Half a lemon, in that goes. Now, it says to add ricotta. I actually really want this lemon and this chives to be quite fine. So I'm actually going to, just because I know the kids will complain if they find chunks. So I'm going to do something different. I'm going to hit the house button, which will take me to the driving screens. If I planned ahead, I'd actually put it in with the cheese. Okay, I just saw that then and went, you know what, I want that fine. So I'm going to try and do it now, but it would be finer if I grated it with the cheese in the first step. Okay. Anyway, let's spin it all the way up to speed 8 for a second. Probably 2 seconds. That's probably all it needs. Let's have a look. Some will stick to the sides because I've got that cheese in there, okay? Ah, look at that. Green cheese, happy days. Now, because I pushed the home key before, you might see up the top here it's in green. See the little button with the book? I can go back to my recipe where I was up to. Now, it's asking for ricotta. As I said, don't have ricotta, don't have sour cream. But I do have coconut cream, so I'm just going to use what I got. I think I'll be a little short, but that's okay. So this part's kind of that liquidy stuff that's underneath the cream. I do think I'm going to run short on my what's supposed to be creamy stuff today. Just going to stop there. That's the cream about to come out. That's 85. And I think it says 3 eggs that I have. And then I'm going to finish off with, it says sour cream. And that's actually what I wanted to use the cream for. I'm going to be short. I'm really not that worried about it. Okay, is it going to make it a little bit less egg filling mix? Yeah. Again, not worried. Okay, so let's just go next. Some salt. Obviously, if you're feeding a large crowd, like I'm feeding 6 today, so, and you know, not completely not feeding a large crowd, but you know, I'm happy. I've got actually quite a significant amount of asparagus, so the asparagus will take up a decent amount of space in there. Oh, do I have pepper in here? I do. Excellent. As I said, I got distracted today. Easily done. It's actually really busy at the moment because we've got this awesome promotion on. So when you're buying a TM6 at the moment, it is coming with a $29 bowl. Okay, you're saving yourself $395. Not saving $395. They're usually $395. You're saving yourself $366. My apologies. Maths is not a strength of mine. That's my husband's. So you're saving $366 when you're buying a TM6, whether it's black or the classic white at the moment, which is a pretty sweet deal. If you want more information about that, you'll find payment options and stuff over on my website. Okay, go to TMX Adventures. Tell your friends and family about that, okay? And then when they want to buy, please make sure they come back and buy through a consultant. Don't let anyone go buy on the website without putting a name down, okay? Let's make sure you're on a consultant in this process. If you don't have one, I'm here, okay? Lisa Keegan. But if they've met someone at a gym or something, that's fine. Make sure they put the name in, okay? Also, if they don't have anyone and you're referring them through, please reach out and let me know you sent them my way. I would love to honor you in that process, and there is a way that I can. So, but if I don't know, then I don't know and I can't, okay? So please let me know. So yeah, it's been a little busy. And plus we've still got the trade up, TM5 trade up for another, what day is it today? Must be about another 15 days. So that's pretty good as well, because those of you with the TM5 who've been waiting to get TM6, you're going to love it. It will change your kitchen. There is so much I'm grateful for in the TM6. I thought the TM5 was the bee's knees. When they said to me, we're getting a TM6, I was like, what? Really? But the 5's great. Trust me, the 6 is next level of ease. Okay, that's what I love. I love the ease of being able, me or the kids, type in on the screen what I want and it's there. Okay, even, you know, to be able to sit on the couch and go, oh, cook today, walk up, turn the Thermomix on, and it's there. No more syncing with your cook key. Okay, love the planning on Cookie Do. I love the Wi-Fi, not the Wi-Fi, what am I talking about? The Woolworks, the other W word. The Woolworks as well, like that integration, the shopping list, like it just takes another layer of brain work out. You know, I don't know about you, but my life's pretty busy. I need to be organized, but I'm not naturally organized. I need to, you know, have things lined up. I need to be able to see what's in my fridge, those sorts of things. Not because I actually operate naturally like that, but otherwise things go to chaos, and when they get chaotic, I get stressed. And I'm not a good mum, wife, or anything like that when I'm stressed. So, the TM6 just next levels it all, which is fantastic. Anyway, let's finish this off. On with the lid, and we're going to blitz it, and then I'm going to show you how we put it together. Like, this is so incredibly easy, okay? Okay. Asparagus, it's cooked already, okay? We actually grow our own asparagus at the moment. We're growing purple asparagus and green asparagus, which I'm loving. Some of this is homegrown, some of it is bought, because we do like to eat it as well. When it comes out of the garden, we tend to eat a lot of stuff fresh as it comes out of the garden. So, yeah. Don't know if I'm doing this fairly. Whoever gets the middle bits are going to get the centers. I don't know if that's a problem or not. If you don't like asparagus, what else could you use? I reckon you could use things like broccoli. I reckon that'd be yummy. Steam some broccoli. Actually, you know what? I reckon you can steam anything and use that in this recipe. I mean, admittedly, it's an asparagus tart in essence, right? With sour cream that I'm not using. But I actually think you don't have to be limited to asparagus. It'd be yummy with, you know, if you had leftover roast veggies. It'd be beautiful. Okay? So, I feel like the poor people who get the center ones here don't get any of the little head bits off the asparagus. Asparagus is relatively cheap at the moment too. I did notice the other day when I bought the extra stuff. That's because it's in season. Would I use canned asparagus? Probably not. Okay, just not my thing. If you like canned asparagus, I reckon you could. I'm just taking the tips off to make it fit in my container. Okay, and I may or may not use the other bits. We'll see how we go for spacing. So, have you tried this recipe? If you have, put it in the chat. I'd love to know that you can go and claim to the fact that you've made this recipe. That is awesome if you have. I have, but it's been a long time since I have. But being that it's asparagus season, I thought now is the time. I'm trying to break these up. I'm just trying to get a couple of little more bits. I didn't bring a scissors or knife in with me, unfortunately. So I'm just trying to fit them in so I end up with it all covered. So if I can grab a few more little bits without making too much of a disaster here. There we go, there and there. Okay, so now it tells us to transfer the cheese mixture and arrange asparagus and spring onions on top. I'm not going to worry about spring onions because it's another thing. So look at that, there's my mix. Now this is going to go in. Show you guys as it goes in. Just make sure I pour it over nicely. I think they went the opposite way. I feel like they might have put the mix in first, but anyway. Don't think it really matters. And that's it. Now it's going to go in the oven and it's going to finish for, sprinkle with remaining half lemon zest. Yeah, I don't have that, so I'm just going to leave it out 25 to 30 minutes at 200 degrees. And that will finish this off. Now just a couple of leaving thoughts and tips, okay, as I scrape out the rest of this cheese. When you are doing your short crust pastry, okay, please make sure you put some, fork the bottom of it, okay? Put indents in with a fork so that the air can escape. I don't very often use weight, like pie weights to hold it down. Very rarely does it need it, so I don't worry. It's another thing then to organize and stuff. I just cooked it at like 200 degrees for 12 minutes, my casing beforehand. You do want to cook the casing in this recipe. You know, there's often things like our quiche Lorraine where we don't. You do want to in this because it's so egg-based. You'll end up with an uncooked pastry shell. If you ever end up with an overcooked pastry shell, okay, you can't kind of rewind it, unfortunately. However, often you can't cut it. So when you can't cut it, it kind of stays behind. Anyway, a tough pastry shell comes from overworking your dough. Okay, that's actually how you get a tough one that you can't cut through. Doesn't happen very often with a Thermomix, but occasionally we get a bit excited and we turn it on a bit longer to repeat it to get the flour in and we go too far. Just don't, okay? It's the easiest way. Just don't overwork your pastry if you can help it. If you are interested in making pastries, you know, yes, there's cookie dough recipes you can follow, but the troubleshooting and the methods and the techniques to get it perfect, that's what you'll find in my bakery challenge, okay? You'll find my courses over on my website. The bakery challenge has the added bonus of a coaching session with me as well. So if you want to work on meal planning, or you want to work on learning how to substitute ingredients for a dairy, you know, intolerance or a gluten intolerance or whatever like that, you get it up to an hour session with me where we can work through something, okay? So that's for you as well if you want. So that is part of the bakery challenge. It's not, the bakery challenge is not about the Thermomix side of things. It's the technique, so that you don't have to buy bread. You have light, fluffy bread. You don't have to buy hot cross buns. It doesn't have hot cross buns in it, but you know, like, it's the techniques, because once you've learned how to make fluffy bread rolls, you can make fluffy hot cross buns. Once you learn how to make pastry, the world is your oyster. Like, there's so much you can make, you won't buy it again with all its additives and numbers. You'll learn puff pastry, and you'll learn making pretzels, and you'll learn how to make bagels, and you'll learn how to make choux pastry and make that into beautiful eclairs and so many things. So actually the highlight for me is the croissants. Okay, love making homemade croissants. It is not gluten-free, that course though, just a little clause on that. The gluten-free course will come next year sometime if you're into baking, bakery style stuff, but you're gluten-free next year, okay? Got one other thing for you guys this year, but it's not going to be that. So otherwise, have a fantastic day. Let me know if I can support you with anything with your Thermomix. If you've got questions about a recipe, if you want to trade up, if you've got a friend and family member wanting to check out the Thermomix, okay, I'd love to jump online with you and them if they need to and see and, you know, introduce them to them, show them, okay? But otherwise, have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow for some more videos. I'm loving making these cafe style foods with you. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're feeling inspired and confident with your Thermomix. But take care. I'll see you tomorrow, hey? Bye for now.